This week on Spending Daddy's Money, 2 words, Matt's arm week.
I might one called Tina Lotus.
Maybe he is going through a midlife crisis.
Hello, mister, can I take your scooter in your back garden? He used to go, yeah, just take it.
We talk about some stuff in between advertising.
Spend everybody can see you don't do nothing.
So today we're going to be going through the questions that the Fix and Salvage community has got for us and also the comment section on our latest YouTube and TikTok videos. So let's get into it. John Shaw 4140 says, "Your poor dad, and there are 2 of you, that poor man, no wonder he has got grey hairs."
Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Hey, gosh, yeah. Read you already, haven't they? Hey? Yeah.
Well, there's not actually 2 of us, there is...
Just me.
We've got a little brother as well, haven't we? We've got Charlie.
Yeah.
He plays in the pool league. He's quite a good pool player. So there's me, Alfie and Charlie that are constantly winding you up all the time, isn't there?
Yeah.
Alfie, someone did actually say in a video beforehand, does Alfie help with anything to do with the parts and the cars? Well, he does, don't he?
Yeah.
He does quite a bit of part finding. He is a part of the channel. But he's a construction manager, isn't he? Dad says he's got a real job.
Yeah.
Alfie's got a real job. I've just got the fake one.
Yeah. No, the only one that's got a job is me.
Yeah, I'm just
trying to look after you.
I'm just on a piggyback here. I'm just piggybacking off Dad.
Yeah.
James 3418 says, "Well done, guys. Your relationship is like a married couple, comedy duo, brilliant."
Bad, isn't it?
Yeah, I think a lot of people have commented saying, "Oh, that must be staged, or you must do it like that," but it is just the way we are, ain't it? It's just, Dad's always pessimistic. Dad is the most pessimistic person.
It would be. I've had a part with you for nearly 21 years.
Dad is the sort of person that if you turn around to him and you said, "Right, Richard, there's £1 million there," he'd go, "Oh yeah, but we've got to pay tax on it." So he's the most pessimistic person. I'm always looking for the good in stuff. Let's take a risk, let's just do it. And Dad's always, no, we're not doing that. Which is why sometimes you'll see that I do have to surprise Dad with the cars, and we do just turn up to Copart, and that's what car we're picking up, because I knew that if I sat down and I said, "Oh, well, Dad, look, I found this on Copart, what do you think of this?" He'd go, no, I don't want to buy that, don't want to bid on that, no, we'll look for something else. So sometimes you just got to go for it, and just whatever it'll be, will be. Smart Tech H5F says, "Went from a box Corsa to a McLaren 540C.
Delete him off your phone. Get rid of him off your phone straight away."
What? It's true.
Is that a bloke or a girl?
It's a bloke.
Sounded like a girl. Everybody loves a Corsa.
No, you love a Corsa.
And a Fiat.
Well, the Corsas pay the rent, don't they? So the Corsas pay the rent. I'm saying that, we've got Corsas behind us. Yeah. Whereas the McLarens are good for the content. We won't stop doing the Corsas, we won't stop doing the Fiat 500s. Well, I will stop doing them.
What do you mean? You ain't done. How many have you done?
What, this year?
Yeah.
I've done quite a few this year. It's only recently when the McLarens come along that you're in the workshop on your own now. He gets a bit bored when he's on his own, he gets all a bit lonely.
Lovely, honestly, it's great.
He's looking for a friend, that's what it is.
I can listen to me Capital Gold, it's great.
We'll still be doing the Corsas, we'll still be doing the Fiat 500s. And if you want to buy them, they'll be on my Instagram. So we'll go through some of the hate comments now that I've been recently getting on my TikTok. You haven't actually seen some of these yet, so let me read some of them out. Right, so.
Anybody hate me on it?
No, not yet actually.
Oh,
no, you don't actually get any hate whatsoever.
No, you all feel sorry for me.
Why do I get all the hate?
Well, because everybody can see you don't do nothing. Hey.
Matt Armstrong from Temu. You don't know what that means, do you?
No.
So it's basically saying that I'm just like a less version of Matt Armstrong.
Oh, right.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's it really.
Oh, right.
Right, this one's funny. This one is very, very funny. I see it come through and I just thought, what is he talking about? So Ron Watson says, "I'm not interested in chancers trying to monetize their egotistic personalities. Jog on." You're a bit speechless, aren't you?
Yeah.
It was on Monday, so I just replied back just saying, oh Ron, are you having a bad start to the week? I think all we're trying to do is just rebuild the cars on YouTube and just document them. I hope it doesn't come across as egotistic because, well, that's really not what we're about, is it?
No,
but,
not at all. No.
Sorry, Ron. Your dad's proper old school. Fair play.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Old school.
It's probably a good thing. Silver spoon in mouth.
What, me?
No, me.
You.
Yeah, silver spoon kid. Am I a silver spoon kid?
No.
Must be nice to be 12 years old and can afford a crash-damaged McLaren. So that come from Jetta Shed.
Well, yeah.
Do I look that young?
I think you probably do, actually.
I probably do, don't I? Yeah. When I'm shaving and I've got my hair cut, I think I do.
You have got quite a baby face, haven't you?
Yeah. I suppose I'll sort of take it as a good thing, I suppose.
Well, you will do, because when you're older, you'll still look quite young, like me. Hey.
Tam commented saying, so this is on the TikTok when I was talking about, I've just taken a massive risk for the McLaren, and it says, try a Vindaloo from the Ashman Tandoori and then talk about risking it. That's a good one, actually.
It's probably right, actually, because you only ever a chicken korma.
Yeah, I do, actually. Yeah, chicken korma is yogurt, ain't it?
Yeah.
What do you have?
Far.
You do not have an afar. Do not try and put it on for the YouTube.
No,
you do not.
All right.
You do not.
We'll do a video and I'll order a far and we'll eat it together.
You don't. You have a Vindaloo, don't you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not all the
chicken
time.
Vindaloo. He's not, don't believe in what he's saying.
Well, you always eat that. You have that baby stuff.
Yeah, well, look, you like what you like, don't you? Well, I'm only 12, ain't I? So you know, that's what I can have. Midlife Carsis 6420. I don't know whether that's like a mix of midlife car and midlife crisis, ain't it? It's got to be a mix of both. Well, this is what he says. Maybe he is going through a midlife crisis because he put, this week on Spending Daddy's Money, we talk about some stuff in between advertising.
Spending Daddy's money?
Yeah.
It's your pocket money, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I get a McLaren for Christmas.
Wait till the next one. You spent a little bit more than money.
No, next one, that's Mummy's money, ain't it? Next one's Mummy's money.
Mummy's money.
McLaren's Daddy's money. The next project's Mummy's money.
What about Alfie's money?
Yeah,
you
next
that
one.
yet?
No, not yet. No, I'll wait until to get my claw sunk into him. I've got to sweeten him up a little bit first. I just want to share a little trick with you guys that's completely transformed the way that I buy cars, and it's because of Vehicle Score. Vehicle Score offer a completely free check that you can use to check your car using a score between 1 and 999, which highlights any good bits that the car has or any bad bits that the car has. But if you're looking at buying a McLaren or even a Fiat 500, then you need to be going deeper on the checks you're doing. Now, these are just some of the things that Vehicle Score's full history check covers. Finance, category, write-offs, ex-taxi, colour changes, scrapped, import and export. So every single thing that you will ever need when it comes to checking your car. So I'm going to be leaving a link in the description box below that will take you straight to Vehicle Score. Use my code FS20 at checkout, which will save you 20% off. And a massive thank you to Vehicle Score for sponsoring today's video. Alfie643 just comments 2 words. Matt arm weak.
It's about right.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, it's not talking. Probably. Your brother was here a bit different, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because he does go to the gym quite a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah. So Matt arm strong, Matt arm weak. That's a pretty good one. I think that had Alfie rolling on the floor
last night.
about.
He fell out of bed.
Alfie, he did. He fell out of bed. He was laughing that much.
He did. His brother thought it was dead funny.
Yeah, he did. JDB.film says, if you could buy and rebuild any car, what would it be?
It'd be a Mark 1 Cortina Lotus.
Yeah, I knew it'd be that.
Because that was one of the first cars I ever had.
Oh, you actually had it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise you actually had it. I thought you.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I found it and it was all in parts because they did in them days have alley doors, alley boot.
In them days?
Yeah. Well, they still have now. Still got them.
Well, that was your very, very first car that you had. Your very first car.
Yeah.
Did it have the green pinstripe on it?
Yeah. And you did actually see in the pictures that we showed in one of the other videos.
Yeah.
I did have another Mark 1 Cortina that I turned into a pickup truck.
Yes, I did see that.
I shouldn't have done that.
No, you didn't turn it into a pickup truck, you destroyed it. You
No, in them
destroyed
days it weren't destroying it.
Yeah,
No.
I suppose.
But in actual fact, I have got a track day and one coming up. What Alfie bought me for Christmas.
What, in a Mark 1 Cortina?
Lotus, yeah.
Oh, well, I obviously wasn't invited to that one then, was I? I have to take the McLaren to it.
Yeah. In them days,
Why'd you get rid of it then?
Well, because them days they weren't really popular. They so all the Mark 1 Escorts, the Cortinas, the Anglias, all the old cars, Escorts and everything like that. They just ended up just like the little cars you have today that you end up breaking up, like the Fiestas, and they just get crushed and thrown away. We never ever thought they were ever going to be worth anything.
You could have been sitting on a fortune.
Well, yeah,
Feeling
quite a few of them.
Feeling about the stuff you scrapped, you probably scrapped.
Tons of them.
Yeah.
Tons of them. You just buy them, you'd be sitting at the side of the road, even like the Lambrettas, scooters and all that lot. There was hundreds of them. Nowadays, they're worth fortunes. Right. I used to just go around people's back gardens and say, do you want, hello, mister, can I take your scooter in your back garden? They used to go, yeah, just take it. They were rubbish.
I'm sure that's how it went. I'm sure
it was.
I'm sure it was come back in the middle of the night and hot wire it and gone.
Nobody wanted them. They were just old hat.
Really?
But nowadays, they're worth a fortune.
So my dream car would be to build and repair, or even just to buy, would be a Lamborghini Aventador. It's got to be the flagship car. That if you can rebuild one of them and you can get one of them, then yeah, I think where can you go from then? Obviously you've got your hypercars and you've got your Bugattis and stuff like that, but I think
you've been back to the Fiat 500s then, isn't it?
Yeah, probably, yeah. So AR_Yas says, are you going to be keeping the McLaren? Please say you are. You're not going to be keeping it?
How am I going to keep it? I'm going to try and get out of it. I fall out on the floor.
Yeah, hey. you sprain your ankle trying to get out.
Sprain the ankle?
I think...
Spend more time rolling around on the floor.
Yeah, sounds about right. I think that we're going to have to sell it in order to keep on bringing those sort of cars in, aren't we?
Well, yeah, but you can never go to a track day on it, can you?
Yeah, we'll definitely take it to a track. We'll do something with it. But I think to have that amount of money tied up in one car...
Well, you can't drive it because I don't think you'd be able to get insurance, will you?
No, to be fair, I did look on a comparison site and they wouldn't even offer me insurance. So I don't know what it'd be like if I went to a broker or I went through it. But yeah, I think that's one I'm going to have to forget about. I think, yeah. How did you start repairing cars, i.e., how did you pay for the first car and parts? I want to start doing this. And that comes from Joe9575.
Mark 3 Cortina.
Salvage?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
But in them days, there's a load of places. In Luton, you used to have Universal Salvage. We used to buy them from there. They were still the same, but not so many of the big co-parts. Obviously, it wouldn't be on your phone or YouTube or nothing, would it? No. It'd be in a magazine, and you'd see someone advertising it, you'd have to go and look at it.
What salvage companies and magazines?
Yeah, well, where do you think they would have been? They didn't have the technology you do nowadays, did you? So you had to drive. Sure, you couldn't have pictures sent here. So you had to drive to a yard, look at the cars, and then you'd buy them and bring them back. So they were like Cortinas, Escorts, all that sort of stuff.
So it was a Mark III Cortina?
Mark III Cortina, and then a Mark IV. Because that was Mark IV, the red one in the photos. Let's have a look. It was in here. Oh, look. There it is.
That's not it.
It is. Look.
That's a Cortina?
Yeah.
That's a four-door one?
Yeah.
My first bit of salvage that I ever bought was a Volkswagen Polo, and all it needed changing was the wing and the headlight. Managed to find all the service history with it, both keys. And
Did I do any of that?
No, you didn't. No, that's the first one that I've done all on my own. I think I paid about £800 from it, from Copart. I got to about 1,100 quid in it and I sold it for about £1,600. UM41R says, are you a mechanic?
I've been doing it for 43.
Yeah,
43. Yeah, I've been doing it for 43 years. Well, depends what you class as a mechanic, innit? Hey, I was never trained as it.
No.
I was never ever trained.
You was never trained as anything, wasn't you?
No.
You're all self-taught?
Yeah, all self-taught, yeah. I mean, a lot of the cars nowadays are getting a lot more complicated, but in the old days, they were a lot more easier to work on.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's like if you're a mechanic, then there's no reason for you to ever do body work, so you just sort of stick to mechanics, whereas if you do body work, then I suppose you just naturally fall into the line where you sort of understand mechanics and you know mechanics as well, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I used to do the cars and do the whole lot myself, so I'd be doing the mechanical work, the body work myself, the paint work, so I'd do it all.
Yeah.
In them days, it was just easier to.
Is it a money thing or a pride thing?
No, just a pride thing. I just would rather do it yourself.
Yeah, I suppose. But am I a mechanic? No, definitely not. I don't enjoy the mechanical side of it whatsoever. I don't enjoy mechanical work.
I must admit, out of all of it was the body work and the jig work.
What you enjoy?
Yeah, I still do.
Yeah. So that's it. Thank you all for sending in your questions. I really do appreciate it. McLaren video comes up next week on that, so stay tuned. And the next project that we've got, I would say 80% of the people watching this video wouldn't be able to guess that, would they?
No, they won't be able to guess it. I wish I couldn't guess it either.
So stay tuned for that one as well.